Hi everybody, this is Tina with Rehatch Designs. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome. This is going to be some more shabby pink Christmas stuff. There's really not like a part 1, 2, 3 or whatever. It's just that's what I'm doing. So it's kind of a craft with me. Well, it is a craft with me. I am going to be doing some things and you may learn something from it, but I don't really call it a tutorial. And right now I'm working on some shabby journals. I'm almost done. They are basically a lot of pink, so I'm doing, and shabby, so I'm doing a lot of shabby stuff to go along with it. Anyway, I'm making a few things to go in the journal, and I kind of wanted to use my bags that I always use. These little these are coffee dyed, but I have different bags, different glassine bags and stuff, and I've shoved a bunch of stuff in here that I thought I might use. I may not, I don't know yet, but anyway, I was going to just do some crafting with that and try and get some things accomplished, and I'm hoping to get at least 4 done in the time that we have together and do just some crafting. So anyway, I'm just going to take the stuff out and start moving along with this. I just grabbed some things that I thought I might use. I have a big pile of stuff next to me, some scraps next to me, and I thought I would just do a little bit of crafting. So what I want to do for the middle of these, I have these beautiful pictures from Tailor-Made Journals, and that's on Etsy. And the thing about it's from Lorna Taylor, and her shop is called Tailor-Made Journals, and she has these great pictures of these kids, and they have like a touch of pink in them, which is great on all of these. This little girl on a sled is super cute. But anyway, I want to kind of decorate the bag and use this as my focal point. And I've just grabbed different things. Well, let me see. Maybe I'll use vintage photo on that. I'm not sure yet. I have my my vintage photo out. I've got my Victorian velvet. And I'm not sure. This journal, I wouldn't say it's super shabby, but definitely has a lot of pink, but I do like it to look a little old. Now this bag is coffee dyed, so that's where you'll see that up there. I don't know that that's necessary, but in any case, I want to put something in the background before. I don't want to just put that down. I have got a lot of different things. Let me see what I got up here. Put that up there. How about if I get, I don't know. I wanted to kind of use silver on that. This is just some tissue paper that I got from the dollar store, so let's see what else I have. This is just some paper I have in a stash. I have so much of this stuff, I really need to start using it up. Okay, this is some dictionary that I kind of like that a little bit. Let's see. I like the color of, I mainly pick it based on the color because you won't see much of it. I might use some music paper. How about that? Let's see. What I've done is I've put just a few pieces of stuff in here just so that I have something to use. I'm going to do that. And let's see. Maybe I'll just... This is... A lot of the stuff that I use to put on, to use for like collage is really kind of brittle, so you can't really use it as a page. So, oh, it's upside down. I don't know that anybody's going to notice after we're done. And then maybe, how much of this do I want? Let's see here. I have no idea how much of this I want to use, but we shall see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. That will work. And let's see, I need a brush, don't I? This is just some white glue watered down, maybe about 50%. And I'm going to go ahead and just put that down. Anyway, guys, I really am enjoying making this journal. I have actually had the pages printed out for 2 years, and for some reason I just never have gotten to it, and I love it. I love doing, you know, shabby stuff. I will say one thing though, is when I move from like the Tim Holtz stuff to shabby and then back and forth, you know, and or I'm doing it simultaneously, it is hard to kind of always wrap my head around switching that quickly, so, or back and forth. It is hard. It's a challenge. Because you kind of have to, you know, you get in a mode and then you're switching, and I don't know. And I have noticed most of the creators out there, they usually have one style and they kind of stick to it, and there's probably a lot of a lot of good reasons to do that. Because, you know, you don't have to do what my head's doing, going back and forth. Alright, so I'm going to have to dry that before we can move on. I wonder if I should just put that aside and move on to the next one. But that, I don't know. Let me just dry it with my little thing here, my heat gun. I'm going to put that back in water. Let me just dry it. That's going to go down here. I could put it in the middle, couldn't I? And then I could use this like that. Yeah, that might be better. Okay, let me do that. I wonder if I should sew around it a little bit. Like just a straight stitch or something. Let me see how that would look. I think it might look good. Hopefully my sewing machine. I've got my little tiny sewing machine over here. Anyway, I love having this little sewing machine right on my desk. I don't use it for like heavy duty stuff, but I do love it for like, see this? This is just a little messy stitch around there. And you know, maybe some people might not think it's worth it, but I love doing that. I think it looks good. So I am going to go, I think I'm just going to go in the middle. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I don't know if you can see the pink in there, but there's just like a little bit of pink. Like it's so cute. So I'm going to put that there. Put the top on this. Probably going to end up using my other one because that's a little bit clogged. Excuse my voice again. My allergies are still killing me. Not as bad as they were. Oh my gosh, they were so bad for a few days. My son was visiting and he said I had to give him some Benadryl and some sinus stuff, and he said, man, it feels like I'm coming down with a cold. I said, it's your allergies. And after he took the sinus stuff, he just felt immediately better. I just said, you got to just keep this stuff in your system here, because you'll go downhill really quick if you don't. If you have any kind of allergies here, boy, it is bad. And I think they said this is one of the worst places in the United States to live. And it's bad. I lived in Arizona, I lived in Colorado, and I'll tell you, I had no allergies at all there, at all. They were just didn't happen. Loved it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know why that doesn't fit, because I did it backwards. Okay, let's see. Yep, I should have waited to cut that. Let me see if this piece will work. I have to get this other piece of material off of there. Now, I ripped this all off of the dress. Don't worry, it wasn't a very pretty dress. Now, I had a really pretty dress that I had purchased, and do you want to go up higher? Maybe like right here. And then we're going to put that there. Are we covering up the stamp? I guess so. I kind of want that corner covered up, is what the deal is. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave this piece. Or maybe I should go like that. Yeah, I like it more like that, I think. That's how I like it. Alright, I'm going to figure out a place to put this, because I cut it. Do I want it to go? Maybe I could go that way. That doesn't look bad. I think I like it like that. So I put it down, so that's where it's going to stay. Get all the extra glue off of there. Now I'm going to go ahead and I want to put this flower here and have some little streamer things coming down. I've got this pink. It's kind of an iridescent, but it's got a little bit of specks of silver in it. I have no, I get this, I think I got it at Hobby Lobby years ago. I don't even think I got it recently, so that will go there. I've got a little bit of this little pearly trim. Could put that on there. I usually make it longer than I need it and then cut it later. And then I have this silver, and this is some vintage trim. It was in a stash I got, but I think what I'm going to do on this is I want to cut this in half because it's a little bit too thick. If I cut it in half, it'll be about the way I want it. Yep. So anyway, my son started feeling better. So my middle son, the accountant son, and yeah, he was surprised because he didn't think he had allergies that bad. And I said, I think everyone's talking about how bad their allergies are. Now I'm going to get my stapler out, my little tiny attacher, and what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to put this on here, and this is way longer than I need it, but that's okay. That pink may not be long enough. I think it is. We'll see. And I'm going to put what I want on there. Oh, it's too long. It's this one. And okay, so that's what I want for this right here. But I want to kind of staple it on. Well, first I'm going to staple it together. So all these pieces will be together. And then, is that other silver one? Yeah, okay, they're all stapled together. And then I am going to attach it to the back. Now this is where hot glue would probably work best, but I'm too lazy to get my hot glue gun out. And I don't know. This has like these little pearls in the middle, so I don't think it'll... No, it's not going to staple. I'm just going to put it down with my glue, and I think it'll work. Now this is where if you put hot glue on, it'll grab right away. But this stuff works because I've done it before. So I'm going to put that on the back. And I'm actually going to put more glue on the back. And hot glue would be a lot more cost effective too. But I don't want to spend the time to heat up my hot glue gun. That's all there is the problem. And I'm trying to get this to where, yeah, I don't want all of it to, I want it all kind of be in the same area. Okay, good. I think that's it. And I'm going to cut these. Yep. All right. And there we go. I'm going to go ahead and take one of my little clips here. I'm going to put that on that just for a little bit, because the pressure on that will keep it, you know, will let it set. Now this glue, if you haven't used 3-in-1, it grabs really quick, but I mean not immediately. Like hot glue is pretty much, you know, within a couple seconds. But now I could staple that like in the back or in the corner. I might do that. Let's see if I can fit the staple in there. That's why this tiny attacher is great, because you can't really see the staples. I could go underneath the bottom just to give it a little extra reinforcement. There we go. And I'm still going to leave this on there though, because that'll make sure that it stays attached. I think that is super cute. I like that. I don't think it needs anything else. I am going to trim this over here. Get it a little bit closer to the edge. Alright, I'm going to leave that aside. Put this in my pile of stuff. Got these rhinestones. I don't know if I want to put a couple of them, like maybe 2 or 3 right here. How many can we fit over there? Maybe a few. And I bought these, they're on a roll. They got a lot, that's for sure. But they're super sparkly. And as I said, if you can't do sparkly at Christmas, I don't know when you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Take one of them off of there. Don't worry, he won't go to waste. I'll use them somewhere. Probably shouldn't use your scissors for that, but it does cut them pretty easily. Which scissor? This one works the best. Okay. So I think maybe I'll put that right up here in the corner. No? I just feel like it needs something. I don't know. Maybe just 3. Maybe just 3 right here. I think it turned out super cute. I'm going to put you aside. Let's see. Why don't we work on... Let's work on... This one is just a smaller glassine bag. So, let's see what we have here. Forgot what I was going to do with this. And I did pick some stuff out, otherwise I would be here all night. You guys don't want to watch me decide on what I want to do. This is just some vintage pink. It's a really pretty blush pink. And it covers over the side, but I kind of like that. And this is this really cute picture of these 2 little girls. The background has a kind of a pinkish tone, but some pink flowers there. And when you put it up against that pink, it really makes it, you know, pop. So I think we're going to do that. First of all, I think we'll put this down. Anyway, and I'm just doing this. It takes the shine off and takes the extra glue off, or most of it, because it will have that if you don't do that. And it will probably have a little bit anyway, but not as much, because you're just pulling the glue off. Okay. Then how am I going to do this? Am I going to put it in the middle, or am I going to put it on the side? I think I'll put it in the middle since it's such a small bag. I'll put some, I think I'm going to use the pink. I have Victorian Velvet, which I absolutely love. I love this color. It is just, it's perfect. Anyway, I love it. It's the perfect shade of pink. Sometimes I put that on and then I still put a little bit of Vintage Photo on just to make it look a little distressed. But let's see, I like this the way it is right there. And I have this stuff. It's really pretty. I don't know how much I can put on there. Probably 2 of them. Put that. Should I put it underneath? Put it up higher. I've got this stuff. It's kind of the same. I'm trying to stay in the same kind of color family, the blush pink, and make it very, this is some chiffon that I have. I could sew this and make it like a little ruffle. Or I could glue it, but nobody will see it. Maybe I'll just glue it. Alright, I'm just going to put some glue down. So, just putting a little bit of glue. Then I'm just going to take this and I'm going to kind of do this. Maybe put a dab of glue right there. Put another dab of glue. I'm not looking for a perfect ruffle. I'm kind of wanting it not perfect, actually. Put that down. Getting a lot of air in here. I need to refill my glue. And do another one. Yeah, I don't want it perfect. I'm going for not perfect. Intentionally not perfect. And one more right there. That'll be good. I mean, you can definitely sew the ruffle in and then put it down, but, and I usually do, if I'm just putting the ruffle, then that's what I'll do. But if I'm going to cover that, I don't worry about it. So save that. That's a good piece. I have to make sure I get the right side on this because I never know what's the right side. Okay, I'm going to cut this a little bit long here. Okay, and then I'm going to put that in here. See, that's going to go right there. And now the lace goes out to here, but the bag only goes to here. So I'm going to basically put it on the bag. I think I'm going to glue it down. Or maybe I should put this in here first. I don't know. I want it to, yeah, that's right. That's how I want it. Okay. I need to put that down. Yeah, I don't even remember where I got this trim from. That's the bad thing, is when I find trim I like, I need to have like an inventory of where I get stuff, because Then when I want more of it, I can remember where I got it from. Because probably not going to remember otherwise. Okay. Make sure that's down good. See, that's why it didn't matter if we sewed the ruffle or not, because you'd never know. All right, I'm going to trim this right here. I don't really want it sticking out way past the bag. I don't know if I care too much about whether the other part is. I don't want it so straight though. I want it a little bit more haphazard. Maybe a little frayed. Yeah, I like that better. And then this one's almost right where it's at. And obviously I need more glue. All right. You do that a little bit. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the edges over here. Obviously, there's not enough glue on this edge. All right. Okay. Then I think put that right there. So there's something in French there. I don't know what it says. My middle son majored in accounting, but he minored in French. And anytime I ask him something in French, he says, I have no idea. That was like, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago that he graduated, so he just had no clue. He went to Europe right after he graduated, just kind of, he was offered a job where he interned, and but he had like a month off or something, and you know, they had paid him when he interned, so he took that money and decided to take a 2-week trip to Europe, you know, do the whole backpacking across Europe thing, and he had a really good time. He really, really am glad that he took that time. Let's see here. I think I want to put that something up here. Or maybe over here. Because I don't know what that says, but it may have something to do with Christmas, so I don't know. I'll leave that there. And then maybe put... I've got these flowers. I could put them up there. That'd be pretty. And I have little pearls I think I want to put on there. Where'd my pearls go? I've got big pearls and I've got little pearls. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't have very many of these big ones left. Whenever I order stuff, I never know what the size is, and I'll get the wrong size, you know. So I'll put those there. I think the other ones will be too small, because that picks up the beige in there. I kind of want this to be right, like angled. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm going to do that. And of course, I always put glue down with them because... I don't know. I don't ever trust the little glue on the back of them. I think I'm going to put one more. I always like to have 3 whenever I'm doing things, but I want to put a small one, I think. And these are not really white. They're kind of an off-white, so they kind of go good with that. I don't know why, but I just think 3 of, you know, I know we only have 2 of these, but I just think having 3, just design one. And I think it's some sort of design rule too, having odd numbers. Like, okay, so I consider that 3, and then I consider, the reason I don't think that's just 2 is I count this as the other third thing up there. Like, I think if I just put the flowers up there, it wouldn't look as good. You know, what happened to the little green thing on there? Huh? I have a deformed flower. I'm going to have to get a different flower because that will bug me. I have a little bag. I am running low on flowers though. I need a white one, don't I? I have a lighter pink too, but I don't think it's the right. I don't know. It's too bright, I think. Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, I use those pinks, don't get me wrong, but... Okay, let's try this now. I gotta put this down. I want to kind of cut it at an angle. Let me put that down. Not overly decorating these too much because they have to go in the journal. I mean, I can go crazy on these bags. I love doing them. But, alright, there, that's good. Looks like I need a new wipe. I need a new whole thing of wipes, I think. I think I'm getting low on wipes up there. I need to go buy more wipes. I think I'm down to my last package and they go fast. Okay, so I'm going to cut that right here. I really don't like it quite that perfect, but oh well. And do that. Alright, that's good. And now these guys have to go here. So I'll just put a big blob of glue. And the reason I put the little cream colored flower in there is because I've got that in the pearls and I want to pick up on that. And obviously the pink. And I'll probably put my little clip on here too because although I know they're not very heavy, so but they'll probably stick pretty well, but just in case. It just kind of holds them down there until they're in there. That is cute. I think that's cute. I think it works. So let's see, I'll put that aside. So you end up with a lot of scraps when you get done with this stuff. Alright, I think that's cool. Love it. Nice and pink. Alright. So now I've got this. I'm going to try this pink one here. I don't know how we're doing on time. Let me see here. I think we're doing... Well, I got to hustle. I got to do them quicker. So, I don't know. Is that one doily or two? You know how they always get stuck together. So this got this pretty little thing here. Isn't that cute? What a cute picture. So I think I'm gonna use some of that music paper again. Maybe I'll use the other one. I'll use the gold this time. I have gold. Alright, so the gold is, let's see, how much do I want to use of that? I'll put that, I think a pretty good size. I'm trying to cut it purposely crooked, so let's looks. I do like that maybe. Oh, looks good. Just make it a little shorter. Yeah, I kind of like that. Should I put anything on the other side? Maybe I'll put some music paper right there too. Let's see here. Or I could put some dictionary. How much dictionary do I have? This really old dictionary that has the best color. Do I want to put that down here? Do I want to put it right here? I did want to put a doily in there. Let's see. Let's see here. So what if I put this over here, and then I put this underneath here? That will cover too much of it, I think. This stuff is super, super brittle, but I love the color of this stuff. Ugh, perfect. Okay, let me see. So what if I put this over here, or maybe I put this under here. Oh yeah, I like that better. I think I like that better. And then, yeah, I think that looks good. We'll do that. We'll just do that. Let's just do that. I don't want to think about it anymore. If I think too much, it takes too long. And the whole point in doing these is I'm trying to do them quickly. Trying to do them quick. Alright, so hopefully I'll remember how I did that so I can put it back. Just using my white glue for this. Okay. Yeah, I love this tissue paper. I'm sure there's stuff like this all over, but I think in the package it comes with like 2 or 3 sheets of this, and then the rest is all kind of plain. So, which, you know, that's fine. But I use this all the time. Ooh, I didn't do this. So, I definitely, I wonder if I'm going to sew around that. I'm going to go ahead and sew around it. I don't remember if I didn't do it on the last one, but that's okay. Doing a messy straight stitch all the way around it, and I think I'm going to put this down next to my doily. Do that on the back of that. Oops, it's sticking down. I forgot I had already put glue down there. Okay, so that's going to go kind of sort of in the middle. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Get us all down there. All right, and then I gotta really position this because I don't know exactly where I want it. I want it off. I kind of want this on kind of cornered. I still want to be able to see the doily, so maybe go, and I don't want to cover too much of this because I am going to put like a what do you call it? ribbon down there. I'm going to go ahead and use this other bottle of this. The other stuff's coming out too slow. I'm probably using too much, but that's okay. So I'm going to go right here. Yeah, like right about here. I think that's good. Okay, I got that. And I think I'm going to dry that and then get on to the next part real quick. Alright, so now what I want to do is add my lace and trim. I want to add some off in this corner. That's why I kind of left that. And I want to put this little flower right there. And I'll do something on the bottom. I think I was going to put that down there. Right, but I don't want it straight. I kind of want it a little bit like that. And then I've got the sari silk. I think it's too wide. I don't know. Maybe when I scrunch it up, it won't look that bad. All right, I think I'm going to do that first. I'm going to go ahead and put... Wonder which side's the right side. I don't know. I don't know. If I can't tell, it doesn't really matter that much then. Kind of put that at an angle. I don't want it perfect. And then I want to scrunch this up a little, so I'm going to put some glue. Let me take it down. Alright, let's see if I can scrunch this. I don't want it all straight. And then I'll come back in and put more glue. Yeah, that's kind of how I want it. Get off. I have glue on my fingers, so this is not helping. Oh, come on. It's not cooperating. I kind of like using tacky glue for this because it kind of works better. But I'm going to just do that. And I'm going to put some of these little... Where did they go? Let me see if I can find them. I bought these. I love these things. I hardly ever use them. It's kind of a champagne color. I wonder how far this is going to go. Because I think it matches this color up there. That's why I want to put that on there. Kind of messed that up right there. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to put that right there. And see, that'll just kind of anchor it down. So that means I got to cut it right there. I think that's the right size, right? Right about there. Yeah, I think so. Now this has really good glue, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this. And I don't want that. I want it at an angle also. There we go. Okay, I like that. So now I got to put this thing up here. And I know it probably drives some people crazy that I do things crooked, but I just like it better that way. I don't like it perfect. It drives me up the wall when it's perfect, so... Okay, so I'm going to just put that right there. I don't know if I need more glue. I'll just put a little bit right there. I'm going to kind of just put that right up there a little bit. Get some of that extra glue off of that. Right? And then this can go here. I wonder if I should put one of these pearls. Well, you wouldn't be able to see it, I guess, huh? If I put that there. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do that. Alright, there we go. This is not that heavy, so it should stick on there pretty good. Alright, I think that one's done. I don't think it needs anything else. If it does, I'll put more on it later. Okay, so let's see what else we have left to do. Let me do another little bag. Do we have time? I don't know, guys. I'm going to go ahead and do it, and if I don't have time, I'll just cut it out. Okay, so I have... This is ripped a little bit. It won't matter because we're going to cover it up. So, all right. Oh, I love this picture. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I do have to do something else. Might take a little time. Let me do this first. This is my decoupage on this one. Gosh, what a mess up here, you know? This is just a different style of paper that I like. I'm going to go ahead and put this out of the way because this stuff's starting to get all over the place now. I'm going to go ahead and put, how am I going to put that? Kind of like that, maybe? Yeah, I think that'd be good. Try the same brush. And I also have a doily I want to put on there too. I've got this gold doily. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to put all of that on here. So how are we doing this? I forgot. We're doing this right here. I'm going to wrap it around the back because it has a little tear from the coffee dyeing, and I just want to make sure I shore that up. I'm not sure if I'm going to glue this to a page or if I'm going to have it floating or whatever, so I'm going to do that. That should help it. Okay. I just don't want the bag to glue shut. There. I think we're good there. Then I'm going to put this over here, and it is wrinkled a little bit, but I think I can work with that. Yeah, one thing about Christmas, I just love getting out all the shiny, blingy stuff. That's one reason I think I like doing my little gypsy journals, is that I do put a lot of that in there. So, and I know that's not everybody's taste, but I like it. So you gotta like what you're doing. I don't always like it, but you know, sometimes I like it. Okay, now I'm gonna dry this before I do the next step. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to add the blue that I thought I was going to add in there. I've got some of this vintage trim here. I'm going to put it on the bottom. Kind of crooked. Smaller than that. Okay, smaller than that. Alright, I don't know which way. And then I want this gold on there with it, I think. I don't know yet for sure. And I want this up here. Or maybe I want more of those little pearly things. Or maybe I want pink. I don't know yet. My head's kind of messed up. Maybe I want both. I don't know. I was thinking about putting this star up here with that. I think that's good enough. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm just going to do it. Because don't have all day, do we? Alright, I won't want that on straight. I want it on crooked. And I want to make sure I have enough room up here. Okay, good. Oh, I do want to sew around it. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to have plenty of room up here without covering her face. So it needs to go about right here, I think. Okay. Oh, way too much glue coming out of here. All right. It's feast or famine with my art glitter glue. Okay. Put it right here. Wipe off my fingers. I got stuff stuck to my fingers now. Okay. So I think I'm going to put the piece at the bottom, kind of at the same angle. And that's going to go like that. And I need my wipe here. And I'm still not sure about the gold yet, but I'm going to go ahead and do the other part first. I need this smaller. This is just a piece of white gauze. This isn't the real stringy kind, but I always pull out a bunch of pieces on it. All around the edges. And this still might be too big. I don't know. I have to check and see. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that's going to go right up here. That might be about right. Okay, and then I want to put the star, but I want to put some eyelash trim underneath it. I'm going to take a little bit of that. I know the rest is too much, so do that. I'm just going to blob it down there. I think that might be too much. Might not be. Might not be too much. That's how I do it. I just put a big old blob of glue. I don't know if I want that little pop-up thing on there, because I want it probably to lay flat. Get most of that off of there. Boy, it's on there good. Oh, I don't know. That'll probably be good enough. Okay. So I'm going to put that on. And I will clip that because I do know that it will work better if I do. So you're going to sit there and I'm going to decide. Now I have other gold trim over here that I could try, but I think I'm going to use this. I think that's what I want. Yeah, I think I want that. That's what I want right there. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And that's going to be that one. Unless, well, I shouldn't have told myself to look at the other stuff. I know I'll have a lot of extra glue that I got to get off of there. Right? Got little strings hanging out all over the place from the gauze. Alright, I think that's good. Oop, come on. Got everything sticking to my fingers now. Alright, maybe I'll have to clip that for a minute. so it stays. Right? Make sure our thing doesn't shut. Let me see where my bone folder is. Yeah, it's still open. Okay, good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this on that side. And let's look and see what we've done. I think that's it. That's all we're going to do. I think we did. That one turned out really cute. Very blush. And then, let's see. I thought we did more, didn't we? And we did. This one, I think it turned out super cute. And then, let's see what else we got here. And then this one. I think they turned out really cute. This one. And then this one. And then this one we're doing right here. So anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining me. And I don't know if I'm going to have another installment of working on this journal or if I'll already be done. But I might. I'm not sure yet. If anything, I'm still going to be doing Christmas. I'll be doing Christmas all the way probably until, like, I don't know, December 15th. So I may do my tags. If you've watched my channel last Christmas season, I did a tag a day starting December 1st, and I may do that. I'm not 100% positive, but if I do, I want to do like a participation thing. Also, I'm just a few subscribers away from hitting 4,000, and when I hit that, I'll be doing my giveaway. And the way it works is if you comment on a video, any video, old or new, you're entered into a drawing. And it could be any comment. It doesn't matter. It could be negative, positive. It doesn't really matter. So comment on a video. You do have to be a public subscriber to win. And for every comment that you put on a video, limit one per video, it puts you in the pot for a drawing. So if you watch, 50 of my videos, then, and you comment on each one, then you're going to end up with, 50 entries. So that's how it works. And I do it from the last time I had a giveaway, and the last time was from 3,000 when I was hit 3,000, and then I had a giveaway then, and then when I hit 4,000, and I'll do it again when I hit 5,000, and then after that, I don't know, I may, do it different times. And I have periodic other giveaways, but I always usually have them when I hit a milestone like that. But anyway, that may be my next video because we're getting really close. And thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. And I'm not sure what the heck we're going to do, but we still are going to be doing our Tim Holtz Tuesdays, and on this Tuesday, we're going to probably start our stuff that we're going to do for Christmas. So my Tim Holtz Tuesday, if you're new to my channel, is basically using my Tim Holtz stuff because I like Tim Holtz, so I collect it, but I very rarely use it. Like it's not like this stuff, so it's very different, and I like pushing myself to do different things. That's one thing you'll find on my channel is I do a lot of different things. I like to challenge myself. I don't like getting bored, so I do like some styles better than others, but as you evolve and you do different things, you can learn to like something that you didn't like before. So, and it's always fun to kind of, just do things that you're not comfortable with and challenge yourself and succeed. So we will see you again next time. And like I said, I'm not sure what that'll be. It may be my giveaway or maybe Tim Holtz Tuesday. It depends on what comes first. Okay, see you again next time.